gotta keep doing these damn things all night. It's 7:36 in the evening. It is still the 7th, 2022. And it's still Roseman, California. Beaver trying to say, what's going on, guys? Yeah, still trying to get those videos posted. Get done, get them over with. And this way I'll be able to get myself ironed out, because I swear these damn emotions that we keep, that we're going through these days, and believe me, there's a lot of people who are suffering through a great deal of their own traumas that we have no clue, at least for some of us anyway, but for those who've actually walked the path, we do got a lot of clue. It's not that easy to get through. You know, I kept going through the social media posts, and I was trying to see a lot of reactions, and a lot of people understand when they're going through the grief, the anxiety, the depression, the PTSD, all those groups out there on Facebook, and I do a lot of them. I see some of the catchphrases, I see some poems, some words of advice, and I'm copying and sending them out, but also I store them as well, because once in a while I do get the urge of reviewing something that's stuck in my head, and I go through the records just to see if this particular phrase is going to help me or not. And sometimes I'll go through YouTube that they have out there and hear people complaining about nervous and mental holdout. I'll even see clippings of one sort or another. Like, these people have no clue what the fuck's going on. You got no clue until it happens to them, and then they'll see if they turn out to be Superman or not. Because I'll tell you one thing, when you lose everything, and I'm not talking about physical items, I'm not talking about a home over the head, I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about family in different forms and different functions. It could be an animal, or it could be bipedal. Sometimes I had to equate it to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, except it's a hell of a lot worse. A lot worse than that. You don't have an evil priest laughing his head off, even though it sounds and looks like it, in the form of other people who just don't get it. You know, they don't get the idea of the hand coming to the chest and going, "Bolaram shock today! Bolaram shock today!" Somehow getting underneath the damn diaphragm over here, feeling the heart. I got the heart, without saying it. And then pulling the damn thing out and watch it flaming red. Or actually bloody red, and just pumping like crazy. I never could quite figure out how the hell they did that back in the 80s to make it so lifelike and so gross at the same time. And then you see actual heart surgeries in one form or another in different videos, left to right. And it makes you feel like you want to do something else. But that's just the physical. When you're ripping out the heart from someone like that, put it into a metaphysical. Put it into an example of, there's your soul's heart being ripped out of your body, of somebody that you love. And then having it flamed, charbroiled in ashes. Of course, the body's still there, and still wondering what the hell's going on. And probably at that moment, Bolaram, instead of dropping you into the damn fiery pit, which you want to be in the first place, because of the damn pain, no, he just opens up the cage and said, "Go! Live your life in pain. Live your life in suffrage. On your way out, go to the Cali gift shop. There are many Cali dolls over there for you to buy. You won't be leaving. Full of change. I'll get more of that change out of your pocket. You'll have more than Cali bar. Remind me never to go to that damn gift shop in the first place. I can make fun of stuff like that because I haven't progressed enough in my own damn grief and pain not. But I'm doing it anyway. See, I don't mock anybody else's pain. I know what the pain is. If anybody has lost people along their lives, the problem is I discovered in my own damn self. I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for myself. There was a way of locking all the emotions and all the feelings and all the memories inside the subconscious box. I'll call it the Hoover Dam. And inside the Hoover Dam, the pressure is building and building and building throughout the years. How many people, how many loved ones, how many cherished? Probably things as well. If you're really going to be putting stock in that. Okay, things and beings, either multi-legged, multi-limbed, or just two, or whatever. But your loss and your grief and certain things and certain happenings is still adding to that dam. Now, every once in a while, you know, the dams have to release their pressure in order not to overfill and bust out and break turbines and everything else going on in the handbasket. And people down below in the canyons and surrounding areas go, ah. Well, that's the rest of your senses, and that's the rest of your life right there, the rest of your mentality, your common sense, your awareness, your five senses going to hell in a handbasket because your subconscious is broken and having a wonderful time of flooding you out until you're like, now you can laugh at this all you want, but me, it's, I've got friends, I've got family, different people who've experienced that feeling, to understand that. It is the hardest damn thing to see loved ones taken away, abruptly, or even quietly. And to think of it as a slow, drawn-out, dragged-out process, you know, you still had somewhat time to prepare for it. My brother and I kept talking about this. He kept telling me about preparing for this damn thing. He still wasn't prepared for the damn thing, but he was trying to pretend he was, and I know he wasn't. Nobody was prepared for death. We've all lost family members that we loved so dearly in our lives. We've lost aunts, uncles, grandmother, cousins that we actually called the core family, part of the core family. Not the extended, but the core. We've had extended family members that even the mother of one family group, was almost similar to the core mother in our own group, if we're getting psychological thingy here. And losing contact with that family and staying away from the family for one reason or another still hurts like hell, because I'd still like to have the contact with them just to know that I still got family out there. That's the hardest damn thing. When you start losing family members one way or another, and family doesn't come in bloodlines, they also come in different forms and shapes that mean a damn thing to you. They mean a damn thing to me too. Let's see. Reality check sometimes, when you have other things expecting, they generally don't happen as much as you wanted them to do. But ideal. Meanwhile, I didn't intend this damn thing to be a lecture. And I sure as hell don't want it coming across as like, this is what's happened, and take notes on this one, and you will do this, and this will happen, and this will happen. You know, grief is handled in a hell of a lot of different ways. My channel was talking about my own personal experience on how I'm going through grief. I still have the sleep issues. I don't sleep. I catnap. I don't know what extended sleep is. There used to be 6 to 8. Hours worth of it. I'm getting it sporadically here and there, and I don't even know what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, I'm surviving. It's the only thing I can do is survive at this point over here. So, what can I say? I don't know. There is so much to grief, so much to depression. I know therapists out there will probably recommend, well, counseling is one thing, medications are another thing, group sessions. Whatever's going to work for the person is going to work for the person, however they're going to get through the damn thing. But I'll tell you one thing, keeping it bottled up inside is the worst way. And it's going to be feeling like it's going to be the opposite end is the absolute worst way, because how the grief waves hit you and how it's triggered. It's the reasons why I'm doing these things. Sometimes I'll put them on camera, and other times I won't put them on camera to demonstrate. All today has been a roller coaster. I feel like I've plateaued on this one. That I have my faculties here, but I don't have the trigger necessary to put me back into that mode again. And to feel like I'm going to lose again, to lose someone special, to have someone removed and never to be seen in this lifetime again. It hurts like hell. It's bad enough when I had the family of the Reeve gone. And I don't know how to deal with that one. They say they're there, but I haven't heard from them in a long while. Despite the fact I keep sending out feelers, but it doesn't work. And then there's the bloodline I got for the cameras, and nobody gives a shit about me for supposed to do that. Hardly anybody gives a shit. There's one cousin out in Georgia. With Georgie. And Georgie Lee. Oh, that's right. Georgie Lynn. And she's the only one I keep getting in contact with. Everybody else is like, oh, not this guy. He's black sheep of the family. And nobody cares about the black sheep of the family. Just push them through. Just push them out of the way. How do you feel like that? That's my problem. I'm dealing with that kind of situation. So I have to push that shit out. I have other friends that are going through the same parental loss. They're going through a lot of life changes that they're having problems coping with. Trust me, I know the feeling. We have to lose your brother, getting threatened to get kicked out of here, fighting a company management to keep the roof over the head, not to mention fighting bed bugs, and then fighting my brother's situations where I had to close off that altogether. And now I had to start rebuilding my own life almost from scratch. I kept going to school, but sometimes it was getting harder and harder for me to get to classes, or stay in classes, or even keep a class. But my GPA hasn't crashed or burned. It's still climbing slowly but surely, which means I give it my all. It's either 1 or 2 classes a month. And it's all I can do for right now, mentally and physically at this point. And I'm not saying with a hand high like a cock here. Like, I'm doing this, look at me. Yeah, looking at cobwebs and the things right there still need to be taken care of. Reality check. No, what I'm saying is, despite the fact I'm going over to school to learn, to get educated at this point over here, to get a damn 2 letters put last of my life, that's all, folks. Well, if I can get the academia certification. And I guess I could be going back for more, just for the fun of it. Just to keep my head from going crazy. Because it already is going crazy. In dealing with my own personal problems, it's the only thing right now, major, that's keeping me focused, usually during the springtime and the fall time. But the fall time is the more difficult one of them. As I try to explain in different videos, my brother and my mother, in the beginning and the end of winter, passed away. My mother was the first, 2012. She dies at the end of winter. Well, for me anyway, from February. 2018, September, beginning of the fall term, coming up on winter. I got to deal with that. So in between that little section over there is the emotional triggers and emotional roller coasters that putting me through the heaves left and right, squeezing every damn oxygen molecule out of your damn lungs, and you still want more to squeeze even harder, and you can't even yell until you release it. And then there's the constant flow of tears coming out that you have to keep swigging water left and right, because you have to keep the body's fluid level from crashing and burning on you, drying you out completely, and then you're really in trouble. I know how it's like to feel that no one cares in the world how you feel. I know what it's like to listen to them. I know what it's like to even undergo it. Hell, even come close to the point where you're just going to make that decision and then keep following that damn path where you've got every opportunity and every machine and every mechanism available to do the job, and then that's it. And you think that's it, at least on this side. On the other side, it's done, over with. You made the choice. You made your decision. You have an eternity to regret it. But on this side, you don't care because the pain is that bad. And all you want to do is get past the damn pain because you don't want to deal with the damn pain. Let me tell you a little secret. I hate pain, period, but I have to deal with it on a constant basis. And I've been dealing with it ever since I was 4 years old. Oh, I know about hip pain left and right. I've had hips. I had to be put in corrective shoes and corrective braces. But having heart surgery and dying and coming back again changes personality and changes pain level left and right. Tolerances for people to inflict pain on you. Even those are the ones that are trying to save your ass. Don't tell me that I don't know what white lab coat syndrome is. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, especially when my blood pressure goes up, and I know why. Because the fear, because the pain, because the experiences I've gone through is PTSD, and they don't even want to touch it. And I had to call on a doctor and a behavioral therapist to tell them that they were wrong. Practically, I almost called them liars. Yeah, I researched it, and I still thought I was lying. Because it should have been covered under PTSD. Even kids can get PTSD and not even realize the damn shit. They go through personality changes, but you think Their brains are young, they can deal with the damn thing. No, you try touching that one. No, 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 no. See, I know better. I know better. That's why I talk to people like this. This is my own personal experience, what I've gone through. Yeah, I saw the light. I saw somebody keep trying to kick me out of heaven 3 times already. And I had I have a fear concerning about dying at this point over here. I got a fear about living. I've also got a fear about doctors who inflict pain on me trying to take care of some staples on skin. In order to keep instead of doing sutures on my chest, they did staples on my chest in 1970. Just to keep the skin together so they could heal together. And then after a while, when it's all nice and healed, or just about, staple removers. If there was a dictionary of every rotten slang word out there, I would have been the encyclopedia on it. I would have been the thesaurus. I would have been the dictionary supremo, because every word I learned and knew and inhabited, I gave to the cardiologist's ear. Damn near deafened the guy. In between screaming. I'm glad that he had a heart that was compassionate, because I think I was destroying it. And my intent was, I didn't want to be there in the first place. Just let the damn shit be there. But no, it wasn't going to be that way. So I learned to hate and fear and loathe the medical establishment from that time forward. And I still got to go get a new doctor in the next few months with new health insurance. And I'm hoping I'll be able to break that mold. Meanwhile, there are triggers out there that'll put me back into that mode. One of which is dealing with my dog. And if I happen to lose her for any reason, I know what devastation is. I know what absolute emotional devastation is. I know that the pain ain't done yet, but it's just multiplying. I know what it's like to have the pain multiply year after year after year. Despite what? Oh, what the crap is saying out there about how you're supposed to deal with it all. They're not you. Sure as hell ain't me, that's for sure. I'm putting my stuff out there. I am literally putting myself out there, out in the open. Not with a puffed chest. Not with a puffed out chest. Not with the attitude saying, please don't hurt me, I've already heard enough as it is. Well, yeah, I've already heard enough as it is. You want to add more pain to it? Fine, be my guest. Just don't be surprised if I don't turn around and bite you in the face just for the fun of it. Or mainly add some more words to your dictionary that you're going to be regretting for the rest of your life. I know what anger is. I know what frustration is, and I know what losing my mind through those emotions, because my actions and my words, once they're out there, they're out there. And yes, I accept responsibility for the actions and words I say and do. Because I'm well aware that they have consequences. I'm well aware of how a person is going through PTSD. They have their own levels of hell. Their levels of pain. How anxiety can take a person and turn him into a nut job. How alcohol and drugs can destroy people left and right. You know it too damn well. I also know what recovery is. I'm not a guru. I've been going through this shit myself. I haven't sponsored anybody. I got enough problems with my own damn shit as it is. The problem is no one else wants to deal with my shit, so I struggle. It's the only thing I can do is struggle. No one else likes it. Fuck 'em. But we still have to deal with regular life. We still have to deal with it on its own terms. And no matter how bad it is, we still have to tell life, we'll be with you in just a moment. Just give us a moment to get through this shit. And after that moment, I'll be more than happy to entertain your ass. Because everything else matters. It matters that we have to deal with other people. It matters that we have other people who are worried about us. It matters that we actually have people who care about us a great deal. Some of them may or may not have our absolute best interest. And there are going to be people out there ready to take advantage of us. I hardly ever let people in here unless I know I can trust them. And all the shit I've been going through these days, it's kind of a hard commodity to find these days, trust. You have to listen to your guts. You have to listen to it very carefully. Because your guts are going to be the only ones going to give you the guidance right now. I know people are going to be screaming and yelling at your ear, or presenting you the memes left and right saying, go find God, go find Jesus. Well, go find him if you need to. Tell him I said, hey. I know that there may be angels walking around us, physical form or spiritual form. Got a feeling that God's still paying attention to us and still caring about what's going on with us. And yes, Jesus is there too. There's other forces out there really that put you in a damn headlock room and keep you there for the fun of it. Sometimes you need to have a little faith and trust. Someone that you can believe in. Even if it's for a short time. They get you through one area or another area. If they're showing true enough, suggestionally stick with them, but don't put your guard down. Don't put your guard down just yet. And don't feel like you need to kill yourself just yet. It's not over. Life's not done throwing you curveballs just yet. You're still at the mound. You have yet to make a hit. Keep at it. It gets better, or it gets worse. And I can't tell you which one. And with that,